Back. Back, mother sukas. I'm back, man. Hold on. I need that sun better look good. No, they've been trying to make it cold, but I've been telling y'all it's not gonna really work after down September, right? Because what did I say September was, right? I said it was June, right? So that brings us into July, okay? So if y'all remember, I mean, I didn't really hear about a Lionsgate portal till um Rashad Jamal, to be honest, and I think he gave the best video about it. If you like him or not, go watch the shit, bro, and like and subscribe. You feel me? Make sure you like and subscribe on here. You feel me? I mean, I heard many other videos on the Lionsgate portal, but that was after the fact. They call it the 8-8 portal, right? All right, so let's reflect. So the lion, right, is supposed to start. Well, they say it intensifies the most on the 8-8, but it actually opens on July 27th, which is 11 days before the CME, which is like, I mean, 11 days before 8-8. So it's like CME, big ass X going maybe hit, boom, takes 2 or 3 days, boom, then it rests for a week, right? With the other energies following behind it. But the thing I noticed during my awakening was the Lionsgate portal is just one of the beasts. It's a four-headed beast on one body, right? Dealing with Ezekiel cherubim and also dealing with the wheel, because the realm most likely looks like the wheel because it's a cycle. Like the light, like the sun, like we look like a sun if we were on the planet of the sun. Because in my eyes, the planet, the sun is a sourceful planet. You feel me? A creation. You feel me? But I feel like how all the other stars look, we look like a star. But that's due to light, and natural energy just being formed here. You feel me? It's like Ezekiel's will, and Ezekiel cherubim with the four headed beast, whatever. That ties to the four different lions gates, but it's not all lions. They're gonna have a resemblance because it's 3 months with four alternates, y'all. It's 3 months with four alternates dealing with two parallels, which is Mu and Nu. Okay? Reverse, Mu and Nu. Mu stands for the moon. It stands for the manipulation time to your brain, because this is like the universal line. Left and right side of your brain is like the universal line, because our body is the grid. Okay? It's part of our nervous system, so it ties to the same shit. Okay? So above, so below. A plus B equals C. Then it denotes D. Pyramid up, pyramid down. Diamond energy. Okay? But the thing is, the universal line, we're like, say in Americas or the Western Empire, we're in the West, yo. Okay? In Americas, supposedly. But on the real map, we actually in the East. That's why they're so concerned about black people, as they said on these news broadcasts and videos and shit. Hamas and Israel's concerned with black people, which black people ties to Americas the most. You feel me? It's really the melanated all around, because we're waking up the planet, the realm, Atlantis, the wheel itself. So that's how we fighting. It's really, we can go deeper dimensionally. Like how we're seeing this shit dimensionally, we can actually go dimensionally and do things differently. But really, you do it in the present. That's your karmic loop. Be in a heart space when you know you're about to tie to something that pretty much comes around every year. That's how you break your loops because you gotta fast through this 360. This is why I'm able to point out the things that I'm showing you because I actually end up doing that shit. Found out it was like a Shaolin monk type shit. So I'll be knowing when people actually do something like that and when people don't. Feel me? You're gonna lose weight. Okay. I mean, if you work out, you wouldn't have to worry about looking small. But if you don't work out, you're gonna look small. Feel me? I was eating fruit and I was sweat under the sun for hours and smoke weed, literally. That's how I know weed is actually, cannabis is actually good for you. Because we brought it down here because it's a chakra herb. It hits all the chakras. Especially you look at the color of it, it's a heart chakra herb. It's supposed to bring you back to your heart space and align your other chakras. But what interferes with that? The foods, okay, the drugs, and the air. Then your mental thinking, and then it's pretty much your physical and your mental thoughts. Really, it's your soul attachments, because we manifest off our soul attachments in our body and output. You feel me? Be our soul attachments. Cause say like some person might have anxiety, right? And they might get more anxiety when they smoke weed. Why do you think you get more anxiety when you hit the gas? Because in my eyes, they can say you get less. You're putting it in a gas state of matter, which is a higher state of matter than the form it's in, and um, the form it's in, and such and such. But like, because that's dealing with your gases, but that's still gonna deal with your cells. But why do you think you would get more anxiety? Because you're producing more cells. That's why you get high, because your high frequency deals with your cells. Okay? It's a journey with weed too, because it's going to teach you how you're just tripping. Especially from a person that had anxiety. I'm a Gemini too. So it's like all that shit that I didn't even know about. For the longest, I didn't even believe in uh, astrology and shit. Like when people look it up on Google and shit, I used to be like, if you take that same message and put it to another zodiac and give it to that person with the other zodiac, they're just gonna think the same shit. Cause I feel like that relates to everyone, and that's what ties back to me saying it's 3 months with 4 alternates, two parallels dealing with Mu lands and the new lands, left and right of the universal line on the grid. You got your universal line, then you got your equator line. Those two lines deal with time. Okay, it's a cross. Okay, but a cross deals with parallels. Okay, so a parallel is dealing with two lines that pretty much, you feel me? Y'all know what a parallel is. So say those two parallel lines cross, and then what you got? You got a cross, maybe at a different degree though. Follow you. I hope y'all following you, cause I'm just randomly talking. But you have a different degree with that X. But that X is also a cross. Remember? X marks the spot. If you look up on your emojis on your iPhone or something and you try to put it in a cross, it's gonna bring up an X. Like a treasure spot, right? The thing about that, it ties to the grid. But what does the cross represents? It represents death, right? What is the first three letters in death? DEA. DEA stands for a double electro applicator. TH stands for thermal hydraulic. Okay? So if you ever look that shit up, it's pretty much showing you how energy works dealing with uh like batteries and shit. So it's pretty much showing you a cycle. So the DEA device is a manipulation that's been on the ground and above. It's been taken. A lot of shit was made by Atlanteans. The DEA device. The DEA device that they have that they had in Antarctica. The DEA device they had in Antarctica, that junk got activated, right? But they can't stop it. The thing is, it ties to the DNA because the original beings have something called DEA. That's what their it's something that makes us different type shit. So the DEA, or we just gonna say DNA, is part of this manipulation too. Because controlling time, we actually went back in time. Like, that's why we're here, dealing with this shit. And it's been making a constant loop. You feel me? It was more third dimensional shit. But the thing is, the state of matter of the planet has been changing since 2020 because the cycle started to repeat due to a laser that hit 2017. So 3 years later, 2020. Another 3 years later, 2023. I know for sure this shit started 2017 because of a shift that I seen take place, and I have no understanding of what it is. To this day, I understand this shit now. Knowing that it happened in a September, October type month scale, due to the Gregorian calendar, we're not there. If you want to go off it on a Gregorian calendar, we're there. But if you go off of it on some universal time, we're there. I mean, we got like 3 more months. Cause alright, so let's say it's October 27th, but in other but the 369 universal cycle, pretty much DNA cycle, is going to pick up on the year that the hertz. I mean, the year is the hertz, so it's going to pick up off the hertz as the hertz is the year that we're in. So even though everything looks 2023-ish, maybe it always looked like this. Feel me? So it just does what it does. And bro threw me off. But look, it's July 27th in reality. Okay? That's why October 4th, niggas was on some Independence Day shit. Feel me? Just don't want to slow up now. Hold on. So let's kind of stay on point. Okay, Mu and New Lands, left and right of the brain. Okay? Reverse is Unum, which ties to the sanctum. Okay? That's when it gets deep. But at the end of the day, Mu and Nu is tied to the moon and it's tied to your brain. Okay? Those are your Mu and Nus. Your your Marlands, and your NA lands. Nothingness. Okay? It's like, no, scratch that last part. That might be right. But look, though. So, tying to the time we're in is July. So, October will be January. But the thing is, we're going into a Lionscape still. And we're still going to face another one January 27th. It's like the same thing of July, just 4 different alternates dealing with these zodiacs, different energies. In my eyes, it's 2 twins plus 1 right now. But a twin is going to create, that 2 is going to make a 3. A twin creates light. 2 twins create 2 lights, like 2 objects. Feel me? 3 twins will be like 3 trinities, because when they come together, they're going to form a trine. It's like some twin flame shit. So, as I'm saying, shit's about to heat up. The intensity of the sun is going to be a little stronger for a micron that's really lined up with it. You just have to, when you wake up in the morning, if you wake up early, you can still see the stars. All you have to do is peep where the sun rises around you at a certain time. And peep how where the stars are set when you step out your house or something. Which ones you see at certain times. Because a micron's like, when the sun rises, a micron's pretty much still there. If you get me. So, this 369 shit's pretty accurate. But what is 369, right? The study of your DNA. So really you're just reading the code of the matrix. I'm trying to break this shit down. Feel me? It's time loops. We're about to skip to 2060. It's supposed to be on this month. But the thing is, it could confuse because, like I said, what is it really? July. So something that could occur reasonably this month going into December most likely might be January through March, because on April the 7th D starts, but the 6th D settles, and when the 6th D settles, you already been seeing above and below open. That's what I've been saying. It's a 4, 5, 6 thing dealing with a dimensional cube. The circle only came from the aura of the energy being, because really it makes a 6-point star. But the shapes still deals with 360, a 180, another 180, and then a 180, and then a 180 added, because that's talking about trines. North, south, east, west. Feel me? A delta is denoting the energy in the direction it proceeds in. And the direction it proceeds in is north, west, east. Them little arrows you see, that's the energy. That's what delta represents. Triangles, denoting new energy. UV, the sun. All this shit. We the variant. Because It's a cellular subdivision. Which is still reproduction. It's a mutation thing because a gain of a cell and a loss of a cell is a mutation. That's the definition if you want to look it up. They change it a lot on Google though. But in medical terms, that's I stand on that. And also, this is for entertainment purposes only. Again, entertainment purposes only. Again, entertainment purposes only. Because you're already slowing my thing down. But it's really for entertainment purposes only. You see, the category says that, so I need y'all to leave me alone. I shouldn't have to state that in my video when it's already marked. You feel me? Because other than that, what do you have it for? Stop trying. But anyways, it's about to heat the fuck up, okay? Summertime, you feel me? Fall starts January, okay? The fall starts 2024. And the last 3 months is the rebirth going into the 7th cycle. Because how I'm starting to see it, yeah, April 1st, April Fool's, is New Year's. So really, if it was a 12 type shit, it would be April to April, in my eyes. Because it's tied to New Year's on a solar calendar, which might be the little lunar shit they talking about. Because the thing about it, they always try to make a little lunar eclipse right after the Ezekiel's cherubim type shit, the energy from the sun hitting hella CMEs, because lining up with Sirius and shit. So they always try to do like a lunar eclipse after. So the dates is October 27th, January 27th, April 27th, and July 27th. I can't give you the animals that matches up with the date right now. It says for July 27th being the Lionsgate one. Just remember it has the same concept. And that being said, is matching up on Halloween, where a lot of hex is being tied to religions and holidays. You feel me? It's a hexagon thing that's going on with the 6. Remember, the hexagon deals with the 6 points, dealing with the energy though. We talking about energy right now, so we can match it up. Because they said, man will not know time, but I'm a God. So the thing is, you have to know thyself to know what they call time. Because the DNA code is the energy. It resonates and matches. Feel me? It's literally the same thing. Because we literally in this body right now. The air is blood, just like the blood in your body. The ground and the water, it's like your body and the water. It needs minerals and water to do what it do. Because when it interacts with the air and the fire, now you're making trinities. Boom. Now it's because it's always interacting with it, but it has to flow and cycle. But the thing is, yeah, you can still open yourself up to shit like that, because now your body is resonating on the frequency that they're already manipulating on the planet. But if you know thyself, the spirit working with the soul, left and right, it becomes awakened consciousness. conscious of the planet becomes yours, because now you have your inputs and outputs working. Your manifestation is different now. Okay? And a lot of it's going to come off your soul, because you manifest off your soul. Pretty much. Just like your intuition manifests into action. Okay? I know I probably just went everywhere with that. I know I need structure when it comes to these lectures. But I just wanted to talk to y'all. I've been off this bitch pretty much for like 2 weeks. I've been blocked. And then I was blocked for a week, like a day before. So it was like, again, this is entertainment purposes. My video been cut, as I can see. It's straight on the back camera, but it slowed down when it's on looking at me. Peace, y'all.